It's the quiet moments that I like the most out of in any play because they can contain so much.
Yes, you are. My backup. Fucking Christ, is that me again?
Oh, you're not my backup.
Yes, I am.
No, stop! I care about you.
Oh, that's right. I'm doing a commentary. Holy shit.
Be quiet. No, shut up! Get out of my head! Stop playing with me!
I was kind of blown away when Dennis said, "Shut up" that loud. Like he just belted it into her face like that because he was saving that for opening night, and actually he even on opening night he only went like 95%. The video that you're seeing now was him going 150% with that yell because it was closing night. It was the last time he was going to say those words, and he told me that he really wanted to get out and make powerful enough to shut her up. And then here we have where everything goes to shit. The blocking of this scene was actually very difficult because we had to figure out when he would get the belt off, when he would get his shoes off, when a light would turn on back behind the closet and stuff. And then here comes Gavar, being his normal awesome self. It's difficult to see on this camera, but he actually has a devil's pitchfork painted onto his back, or on the back of the wife beater that he's got. And this was the most fun scene or monologue to write ever.
I was waiting for this day to come. I knew it would eventually. So you couldn't...
It was fucking astonishing because we had a break, and in the course of rehearsals we had a break, like just a couple days. We had not gotten to this scene, and this scene is pretty much dominated by Drake. Like this is Drake's scene, and there we can see the pitchfork there. But we hadn't got to the scene. We came back from the break we had, and this was like the first scene that we did, or one of the second scenes that we did. And we were sitting in the audience, me and Kathy, my stage manager, and I guess you would say co-editor. We were sitting in the audience and we were watching him do this during rehearsals. And he let out because he had been working on it throughout the entire break. And we were like sitting in the back of the theater, like holy shit, like. It was really weird how he was like, because we had not seen that kind of energy or motivation out of Drake, and then to just thrown into watching him do it the way he does it. I mean, obviously we tweaked it and refined it, but we were like, holy shit, Gavar, you actually like had this in you and you were working on it, and it was astonishing because it was pretty much exactly like I wanted it to be, and when I was writing it, I saw exactly what he's doing now. I pretty much saw it in my head as I was writing it, and it was nuts because he pretty much did that when we came back from the break. He just came back and did exactly what I needed him to do. This little moment here, I said, "You can't have her." That was what made like the eyes pop out of the head because I was like, "Wow." And then we have the foreshadowing.
It's a paradise. It's actually kind of funny.
And I love being in the theater on the side listening to people or listening to the audience at this moment because there's pin drops.
Only question remains is, what do you do? It's broken.
And I love the look on Dennis's face here too, because the whole point of the story is that Drake is actually not there. This is all going on inside his head, and if there's ever been an award given out for someone playing the voice inside someone's head, I think it's got to go to Gavar in this moment.
Think about it. Aside from being a homo, climbing a monk, or just chopping your balls off. There's no way to escape them. If this is who we are, and this is how it'll be.
It was weird listening to the audience at these kind of moments because, again, with Gavar being the only black dude, there must have been some kind of stigma throughout the audience where he's doing all the stuff. Gavar is black. He comes. He's got the weed and the first thing. He's drinking. He's saying, "Yeah, boy," like typical thug life. And now he's killing the main character. And I definitely heard some whispers in the crowd, like, "Really?" And I was like, think about it. It has nothing to do with him being black, and he's not there. He's not real. This whole moment is just Luke thinking and contemplating. It's just that the persona that happened to manifest itself happened to have a little darker skin than this dude who popped up right now.
For fuck's sake, you again?
Luke, don't listen to him. He's trying to trick you.
And I gotta give Tyler props here too, because this is Tyler told me that like he had a great time working on it, and I was glad that I actually gave him some stuff to work with, because I had seen Tyler doing a bunch of things, in the theater department at the school, and he never really got the opportunity to let loose the way he does in this particular play. He had given opportunities to play certain characters before, but I wanted to push Tyler because I knew that he could be pushed. I could see that he had potential that he was not using, not because he just didn't want to, but because he never got the opportunity to go that far. And I wanted to make sure that Angelo, being played by Tyler, was as strong as Drake in this moment, which again goes back to the fact that Drake and Angelo are battling out, seesawing for this dude's life.
Of course, still don't like you, but you know how. Luke, please listen to me. For once in your life, just fucking listen to me. You're not thinking rationally, okay? Look at everything you've accomplished.
And I made it very specific to Dennis that he should not be looking at either of them at this moment, because they're not there, and this should all just be voices in his head. Because he's a whack job. Luke is weird.
It was desire, it was infatuation, it wasn't love.
And of course, this is my kind of this is my note to anyone who has ever contemplated suicide over a stupid ass reason as someone not liking you. Because you get into these things, relationships and this love business that we have to go through as humans is all just like really weird. But we all go through these moments where we make judgments on other people, and then we reflect those judgments back on ourselves. And then to be driven to the point of wanting to kill yourself just because someone doesn't like you is ridiculous. And Angelo is the voice of reason here, because he knows that it's stupid to kill yourself over someone. And this is another eye-rolling moment from the audience where they're like, "Oh, okay, so Whitey kills Blackie," and I definitely heard someone in the audience go, "Really?" But I got to give props to Dennis too for slamming his head against the ground the way he did, because it was audible. You can hear it on the track. And
one bad decision is all it takes. Don't make that decision.
That right there is probably the cornerstone of the whole. That's the whole message of the whole play. Is that one bad decision is all it takes, and to not make the decision.
No, can't be dead. Can't be dead. I'm still here. I'm still here.
And that line, "You can't be dead, I'm still here," was my way of justifying that it's possible. It's actually very likely that Luke didn't die, because if Luke died, then the angel and the devil, Angelo and Drake, would not exist, and Angelo still exists by the time the curtain go down. And so if Angelo exists, that means Luke must still be alive. And you can play it as to he possibly died afterwards, after light goes down. But I did want to end. I wanted to black out there because I wanted to leave the audience wondering. I didn't want him to wake up and go, and then he comes back to life, and then everything's okay, and then he realizes that his mistakes are bad. I needed to have it end ambiguously, and I think it ends just ambiguously enough for the audience for many people in the audience to think that he died, and many people to think that he didn't die. And there we go, the whole company. And I might do another one of these commentary tracks again. I'm not sure. I have to see if I have more to say, or I might just do one that was my name, Dan Pellicano. I might do another track just by myself as well. We're planning on doing more commentary tracks, so they should be up soon on YouTube. And because I know that some of these guys wanted to actually get in their voice, say what they had to say about it. I mean, granted, it's been a little bit over a year since we did it, but I would like to think that they have stuff to say, and I would actually like to hear what they have to say, and I would like to hear what you have to say as well. So I got about 30 seconds here. Let's see what I can wrap up here. Thank you for watching. I don't know whether or not there'll be any more, but leave comments and stuff. I would like to know what you guys think. Of course, I would like to know if you guys saw the actual full play itself to begin with. I'm ending you with a little quote there, so it's about choice. It's all about choice. And thank you very much for watching, and then I will hopefully see you guys again in the future time. I'm Dan Pellicano, and I might see you again. See you later.